Congrats, Coastline. We are successfully making it through lockdown life. Yes, thank you, Jesus. The lockdown rules are, of course, lifting, and maybe like me, you are ecstatic about this. You are so excited to see all the people and do all the things and all of it. Maybe you're not quite there yet and you're still a little nervous about everything, which is totally fine, totally understandable as well. But regardless of how we might feel, the reality is lockdown is lifting. And in the weeks and months to come, we're going to be able to do all the things we haven't been able to do in like so long, just so long, And I was thinking about this and I was getting excited about it. And I started to make kind of a to-do list of all the things I wanted to do and people I wanted to see and places I wanted to go. But the funny thing is, I also had a to-do list at the beginning of lockdown. It looked quite different, obviously, but I absolutely had this list at the beginning of all of this where, all the things I wanted to do and learn and accomplish. Maybe you had a similar one. It could have been a new skill you wanted to learn or DIY projects around the house or something like that. I know I planned to finish writing my book. I was going to learn to crochet. I obviously was going to become TikTok famous. And of course, my relationship with Jesus was going to be the best it's ever been, obviously. And so I had this to-do list at the beginning of lockdown, and now I have one at the end of lockdown. And I was thinking about that and processing it and just thinking, why is that? Why am I so consumed with the doing? I think a lot of us are really consumed with the doing stuff. And actually, more often than not, the Lord first asks us just to be. Before we do stuff, even really good kingdom stuff, He asks us just to be with Him. In Genesis, right at the beginning in the garden, when the Lord is creating everything and He creates Adam, that very next day is the Sabbath day. It's the day the Lord rests. But the interesting thing about that is that while it's God's day 7, it's man's day 1. So the very first day of the creation of mankind is a day of rest. It's a day of just being, a day of just enjoying the Lord's presence. And I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to just be in His presence. And I wonder how many moments and opportunities I've missed where God was just inviting me to be and sit and be quiet with Him. But I was so consumed with the doing stuff. I was so, excited to partner with Jesus and run after Him and do this, and this, and connect with this person and sometimes really beautiful kingdom things. But have I actually missed out on Him? Gosh, I really don't want to do that. I don't want to miss out on Him. I heard it said that to rush is to steal from God. That one got me. That actually when we run around doing all this stuff, we're stealing from what God values the most, which is us, which is being with us. And so even as, the lockdown rules lift and I'm so excited to do everything, I can't wait to sit in a coffee shop with Lou and go to the pub with Pete and go to have dinner at the Wipers house or the Riggs house. Yes, I'm inviting myself to dinner, guys. I think you're okay with it though, right? Yeah, good, okay. But I'm so excited to do all that stuff and to be with all these people, but I don't want to steal from God. I don't want to miss out on the opportunities He's giving me just to be with Him. And I would suggest He's saying the same to you. That as excited as you might be to do all this stuff and see all your friends and family, don't miss out on the moments of quiet with the Lord. Don't jump to the doing and miss the being, because He longs just to be with you. So take some time this week before you rush out to the pub or to get your hair done or all of that stuff. Take some time just to be with him. Bless you guys. Love y'all and see you soon.